In a dystopian world where a prison is as big as a city, people are trapped in this prison, knowing they'll be trapped forever, which they would create families themselves and live the rest of their lives with a giant wall around them. This story focuses on young siblings, which we open to our main girl, Chloe, looking outside the window. Chloe spent all her life inside that room, as it is not safe to walk around the street. The moment you step outside, you will be killed, especially if you're a child. She spends her time trapped in that room, taking care of her baby brother. To keep themselves entertained, Chloe dances around the room, listening to her brother's joy. She is happily dancing in a locked cage. She knew she would probably live the rest of her life in that room, but didn't know her fate was living next door. Next door to Chloe was a group of criminals living together, lying low to plan an escape when they can. One of the criminals was aware there was a baby next door, so when he can, he leaves a bag of canned food and drinks for the kids at the front of their door. Listening to the baby cry reminded him of his kid, so he felt a bit sympathetic for the family. This will later soon turn to regret as Chloe wrote a letter for him, telling her life story, and he realizes it's just two kids by themselves. But there is no time, as this was the perfect chance for them to escape, so he left one last bag and just apologized to them for leaving. Chloe caught aware of what they were doing and tries to follow them. On a heavy snowfall night, the criminals try to make their escape and almost successfully try without the aware of the robot guards. But as he felt something heavy on the rope, he saw the girl desperately climbing with her baby brother on her back. He tried to pull her up, but made a sound which caught the robot guards' attention and made them fire at them. Trying to cling on as being pulled up, Chloe is trying her best but got shot in the shoulder and the strap ripped apart. She tries her hardest to cling on her baby brother, but even someone who is trying her best can lead to one of the most heartbreaking moments in their life. Soloist in the Cage is a dark manga exploring a girl who lost her brother while escaping, but clings to the idea that he's still alive and she can find a way to save him. She spent time with the criminals to train her to fight, so that one day she can come back and find her little brother. Years later, she comes back to that prison and she witnesses what she tried to avoid as a kid, the monsters that were rampaging the streets. This manga isn't about a girl finding her lost brother. It explores the surviving will to live in a dark grim world, full of demons and solitude. No matter who was standing in her way, Chloe was trained to dance in the battlefield to survive. In order to fight through this hell, she awoke the demon inside of her and let it dance around in order to keep her safe, even if they were human. Her expressions of knowing the intensity of killing life blends so well in the cold night. This manga is only 20 chapters, and yet each chapter is filled with a moment that will give you chills down your spine. This story isn't afraid to be intense, nor does it stray away from Chloe being herself in the calm moments. It balances right and wrong and places them together as fate and let them solve it themselves. Chloe faces many obstacles during her journey, but she was never afraid and she never turned back, even if her enemy was someone like Z Jaeger from Attack on Titan. This has many qualities to show itself as a great series. A Russian influence in setting, style, and clothing, a protagonist losing her innocence while dancing in a cage, or a story driven on family love and survival. There are many things to appreciate about this manga, but the one thing that just brings the emotion to the story is the realistic art style. The art style is so beautiful to see flipping through panels. The shading is really well done to express the dark tones in the setting and the blood spilled when fighting. The best panels are just standalone with Chloe. She has a graceful but cold charm around her, and the way she moves, speaks, and kills is so beautiful to witness. I honestly love reading this manga. Even if it took a couple hours, there were just moments it would be hard to forget. Not that the subject was too heavy, there was just some panels that were so surreal to think someone created this. If you're in the mood for great action, a dark world building, and a strong short story to read in a few hours, this is the manga to read. Will she find her brother? Will the guilt haunt Chloe? And how will the enemies respond to Chloe taking action? This is an artistic story to follow from start to finish. Thank you guys for watching this video, I really appreciate it. Leave a like, subscribe for future content, and comment on how you guys feel about the series as well. Thank you guys for watching, and sayonara. Oh, and also, this manga is available on Manga Plus, which all 20 chapters are free, so you can read it instantly, and it only takes a couple hours, so please give it a read. Thank you, and sayonara.